Josh right a little bit, yeah?
Oh, what a goal!
Josh! See the importance of keeping the ball? Josh!
Keith, big smile at the end. Your first victory as Heybridge manager. Whilst that's going to be very, very satisfying, it is still pre-season, but all in all, 4 very important draws. A victory today is going to boost confidence. Do you feel ready now to tackle the season head on?
Yeah, I think so. It's nice to win again. Obviously we've had four draws against supposedly superior opposition. Probably played better in them 4 games than we did today. No disrespect to Brantham. I think today was maybe a game too far. We've had a tough week. Chelmsford Tuesday, East Thurrock Thursday. We have some tired bodies out there today, but I'm pleased with one. It's a confidence booster for the lads. They're all buzzing in the dressing room. There's a good atmosphere in there now. We haven't picked up any injuries today, which is good. We picked up a couple Tuesday, one on Thursday, so it's clean bill of health and a win, something to take forward to Soham next week.
Thursday was the first pre-season friendly you taking the lead. That must have been a bit of a surreal experience.
Yeah, I think it was. And to be honest, it was. We were winning, and it's the worst we've played out of the games. And I said that we were winning the game. We hadn't really played with any tempo, and really, what we've been doing, and maybe the personnel we had out there and the system we were playing wasn't working. We changed it around second half. All right, they pegged us back, but we looked better second half definitely. And today I thought we dominated. I thought we were on top for most of the game and dictated the tempo for the majority of the game. But there was a few tired bodies out there. Tomo's come off at half time because he said he was just couldn't run around anymore. AJ and Reese have lasted 90, but flagging towards the end. But we've got it's in a way that's a good thing. Tiredness. a busy week, mentally and physically tired, and hopefully that we can a fresh week next week, and all be ready. Systems go for sale.
Billy Hunt's been on the score sheet today, as well as past games. You must be very pleased to have him on board, having worked with him at Burnham. He looks like he's going to cause a few Ryman 1 North defences some problems.
Definitely. Billy. Billy will always score goals. It doesn't matter what team you put him in, he will score goals. What's pleased me more in the 3 or 4 games he's been here is his work ethic. That was one of his biggest faults at Burnham. He didn't, he's Tuesday night against Chelmsford, he chased their left back down into our own penalty area. He would never have ever done that at Burnham for whatever reason. He realises, he's not being disrespectful to Burnham. He's maybe playing with better players, and he can't shirk it, and he needs to work hard, and that's what's pleased me the most. Plus his movement, and I thought him and Tom linked up really well last 15 minutes today.
Now, of the players that you've been able to hold on to, that basically you inherited, how would you describe the quality that they've given to the side, such as Danny Barber, Danny Sandbridge, Andrew Jocelyn, to name just 3, Rhys Morgan as well, and also their commitment to the club?
It's quite simple, really. I took the job because I was told that those players were staying. I knew that you don't finish 3rd last year with having a bad team, and I knew that I was hoping a few more to those names would have stayed on. They haven't, but they've been excellent. Danny in goal's been working tirelessly behind the scenes trying to get players in. Barb's, we had a bit of a clear the air meeting between the, we classed them senior players, regulars after the Colchester, meeting, and Barb's committed himself straight away. He said, "I'm with you," because that was a tough first week for everyone at the club. AJ's been excellent. Rhys been excellent. He's been away, been out, been festivals and all sorts, and he just, he come back against Chelmsford and was running. He was running the most out of everyone. They've been important, and to build a side around them. They know the club. That's helped me. They know how the club works. That's been important. And people like Ricky Clark has been, and Lee. Lee's not here today for personal reasons. That's fine. But Ricky Clark, the pair of them have been helped me massively in the 4 weeks I've been here.
Now, away to Siam first day, will you be ready for it? What do you need to do now in the next week to be ready for it? And does it help to have that first league game, that big debut for you away from home, perhaps as a start, or would you have preferred to be at home?
I probably preferred to be at home, to be honest. We've got a training Tuesday, training Thursday, 2 light sessions. Work on shape and a couple of set pieces. We haven't done any of that. Defending as well as attacking, because that's one of our faults at the moment is defending set pieces. But that'll get right once we know what we're doing. I'm looking forward to going to Siam. It'll be a good test, because they're a decent footballing side. The pitch will be all right. It's a good. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been maybe easier. But I think it's a good test, a good marker for where we are at the moment. But I can guarantee we will be ready by the time we get there, and by the time we get off the coach at 1:30 next Saturday, we'll be ready to go there and do a job, that's for sure.
Just a word on Burnham Ramblers. They're going through the managerial merry-go-round. Bertie Brayley, now the latest man to take the job. I think he's had more football clubs than you've done interviews maybe in the last 4 years or so.
Yeah, look, I don't know Bertie personally. I feel Lee was my coach. He started last season with us. He went to Woodbridge. He took the job, and I think unfortunately his work commitments have taken over, and he just couldn't commit the time. And I admire him making that decision now, realising that because it is full on. It's 24/7 being a manager, and it's hard if you haven't got the capability at work to do it. And you can't you've got to get to games. You've got to get to training. Managers have to set the example. If managers are not turning up, they're turning up late. That's not right, and I think that's the case with Lee. I wish Bertie all the best. He's got a great opportunity. It's a good football club, but not being disrespectful to Burnham, that's not my worry anymore. My worry is Heybridge Swifts and finishing as high up the table as we can.
Michael Fitzgibbon picked up an injury on Tuesday. What's the diagnosis for him?
Yeah, not good with Fitzy. He's seen a physio today, potentially 8 weeks out, and I thought he was excellent against Chelmsford. Kept a bit of a club hero in Cali, very, very quiet on Tuesday night. So I'm hoping that he recovers quicker. George rolled his ankle on Thursday. I'm waiting for him to call me with his update. Hopefully he'll be back. So them two, that's a bit of a blow. But there's players that have come in and done really well. Players that are stepping up to this level for the first time. From a defensive point of view, like Nico and Spriggsy, I think the pair of them have been excellent at the back for us in all the pre-seasons. So there's plenty of cover there. Maybe we're just a little bit light up front, but hopefully might have a couple of irons in the fire to sort that out this week.
Now, just finally, 3.5 weeks in the job, rebuild of the team. What impressions do you get from the players, being amongst them, training before games, half-time, watching them? What impressions do you get from them about the side that they've joined, the club that they've joined, and prospects for the season, and now just a week away?
I've been impressed. I've been impressed with their attitude, application. They're willing to learn, which is vitally important. I'll make mistakes. They'll make mistakes. But it's how we react to those mistakes and how we learn from it. We've got some good characters in now. There's a few quiet lads as always, and there's some big characters. But it's important. Next week going to Soham, and I appreciate the clubs put the coach on. I think that's important. Getting everybody. We all travel together. Get a bit of team spirit, team camaraderie going, and that helps you on the pitch. That's important. And we're not going to make silly things. We're going to finish here, there, and everywhere. But we know we can be competitive every week. And if with a little bit of lady luck, the ball bounces our way, went in at the vital, get the big decisions. I'm sure we'll be up there challenging, and pushing. And if we are there at Christmas, that'd be brilliant, and we can have a right good go at it from Christmas. Just going to take each game as it comes. Always cliche in the book. We deal with Soham, go there, positive result, whether it be a draw, or a win. Not get beat. I don't want to get beat first game, preferably, and we'll see how we go from there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.